Alright guys, end of class optional work for the next 2 weeks, so I'm going to take you through how to do all these movements that we've got on the board. We will release a new video every 2 weeks giving you guys an idea on how you're supposed to perform these movements, what you're supposed to do. As you know, this is for you to do in your own time after class. Some weeks you won't need any additional equipment, so you can do it at home. Unlike this week you're going to need equipment, so you're probably going to need to stick around and do it after class. All this stuff is going to help. We're particularly looking at midline stability, shoulder stability, and some of the stuff that we don't get a chance to go over in class. So 2 days, you alternate each of the days. You can do them twice in a week, so you can do them up to 4 times in a fortnight if you would like to. If you're feeling really ambitious, you may be able to do it a little bit more. So day 1 this fortnight is 3 rounds of 1 minute kettlebell overhead hold on each side, followed by 10 kettlebell rows each side. Day 2, we're going to do 2 sets of 10 dumbbell flies with a 3-1-3 tempo. I'll explain to you what I mean by that during the video, and then we're going to do 2 sets of 10 to 15 scapular pull-ups. Now when we've got 10 to 15, it means anywhere between 10 and 15 depending on where you are starting to lose form, lose posture, lose position. Okay, so let's take you through day 1. So day 1 with our kettlebell overhead holds, just going to take the kettlebell, you can snatch it up, clean and press it up, whatever's easiest for you. And all you're going to do, keeping that kettlebell over the center of your body, you're going to hold it overhead and just slowly walk around holding that there. Making sure when you do it, you're not shrugging all the way up, having your shoulder to your ear, okay? Keep your shoulder in a nice stable position, keep your elbow locked, and keep that kettlebell right over the center of your body, okay? Make sure it doesn't go forward, and alternatively it doesn't go too far backwards, okay? So hold it. You're going to go a minute each side. So after you've done one side, bring the kettlebell down, change, same thing other side, okay? You can stay stationary, walk around, whatever you would like. The idea is making sure it's right over the top of your body though, elbow locked out, okay? And shoulder down, locked into place, engaging those lats while you use it. From there, we're going to move into our kettlebell rows. So, keeping our feet underneath our hips, toes pointed forward, slight bend in our hips, slight bend in our knees, so almost like we're going to do a kettlebell swing. Keeping our chest up, okay, shoulders right over where we've got the kettlebell, keeping our scapulas tracted and our shoulders locked into a good position. We're just going to row up and come back down. Now, if you can only do this with one side without breaking position, only use one kettlebell. If you're feeling strong and you're able to do it and you're able to maintain good posture and position, you can do it with the kettlebell in each hand. But same thing, really pull those shoulder blades back together, back down. What we don't want to see is this rocking type of motion, okay? Relatively strict movement, up, back down, okay? Right, so that's day 1, so you're going to do 3 rounds of that, so a minute each side for the overhead, carry, okay, and 10 kettlebell rows each side, or 10 in unison if you're going to use 2 sides, 3 times round. So that's going to take you anywhere about 10-15 minutes to complete. On day 2, 2 sets of 10 dumbbell flies with a 3-1-3 tempo. So again, similar position to what we're using for those kettlebell rows, okay? Again, very strict movement. We don't want to be dipping while we do this. Arms nice and straight, and then we're just going to fly out. 3-1-3 tempo, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, okay? So really controlling that movement up and back down. If you can't use the 5 kilo dumbbells, we do have plates you can use, so use the 1.25s or the 2.5 kilo plates if you can't do that. Finish off scap pull-ups. So from a hanging position, just move on over to the bar, okay? Start off in a nice dead hang, elbow, hands where they need to be in order for you to do a pull-up. From there, all we're doing is we're just going to take our shoulders, squeeze our scapula, and then release back down. 1, 2, what it shouldn't look like is an overarch, okay? So we're not going to let our elbows come forward, arms nice and straight, and just pulling from this musculature there behind our back, okay? So we're doing 10 to 15 of those. Only do as many as you can. If you can only do 8, do 2 sets of 8. Don't worry about doing 2 sets of 10 to 15. All right, that's it for this fortnight. Any questions, ask the trainer.